Hey guys.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Welcome to the Unretired AF live stream Tuesday night. So glad to see you. Tonight we're going to be doing our topic on Boomer childhood was wild and we survived. So we'll check out some of the comments. Hang on one second. All right, let's see. Ange says, hey, everybody. Hey, Ange, how are you? Oh, we have Bill here. Hey, Bill. Hey, Eddie. Hey, I wanted to tell you, Eddie, I didn't mail out your mug last week. I was just not feeling good. I really had like a six day migraine, which is still happening, but definitely not bad. So I will get it out to you tomorrow. My apologies for that. And it is good to see you. It's great to be back, Bill. It's great for us to be back too. We took off last week, so thank you so much for your understanding, Eddie. We will definitely get it out to you. So, how is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. We're going to go along the same lines of what we always do. How we were raising Cain and trouble. This was the topic that Jim came up with. So I think he did a good job on it. All right, we'll just jump right in.
Absolutely.
All right. So this is stuff that we survived in our youth. How about this? Kids often went camping by themselves and lit campfires. Can you imagine letting a 12-year-old go camping by themselves and light fires? I don't think that would work.
I don't think so.
Hey, Deborah. Your name is in the mug. We're going to have to come up with some new mugs because mostly everybody here has one a mug. So I have to have a more of an assortment. How about you guys? Any of you guys go camping and do campfires? Did you do that when you were a kid? Yeah. Where would you go?
To the islands.
Oh.
We'd camp on the island.
And you'd make a fire, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the only way you could eat.
Oh, right. Would you fish and then?
Yeah.
And what would you cook it in? Did you have a little pan?
Yeah, we had a pan.
A little skillet?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We were set up, man.
Wow.
Had our go bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With all your stuff?
With all our stuff.
Seasonings and everything?
Yep.
Wow. No, we weren't that good. I mean, we went camping. We went and we'd make bonfires all the time. I mean, where I'm from in Illinois, I mean, every year at homecoming time, when it would be around time for our homecoming, football game and all that, they would go steal outhouses. And that's what they put on the top of the bonfire. Wow. People were pissed off. They were getting their outhouses. People still used them back in the 70s in some places.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I think they had indoor plumbing, but they still liked having it there, So I'm taking it that nobody else built any fires. All right, we'll go on to the next one. How about this one? This isn't something we survived, but it was something I saw and it made me laugh. Back in the day, we used to call the time lady to find out what time it was. You remember? I just saw that. I just saw that they just ended the time where you call in for the time in 2007. I didn't even realize it was around that long.
I didn't either.
You want to read Bill's?
Every weekend, I'd go with family members. Us kids were in charge of collecting the wood for the fire. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I went camping with my parents, and we would have to do that. Yeah,
that's great.
My parents were pretty hardcore campers. They were into it. Yeah. Did you guys ever call the time lady? Did you ever call time when you were a kid?
Yeah, I called the time lady.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, how about this one? I think we all
had to check my Timex.
I think we all did this one. We played in the streets with no supervision. Can you imagine today if they would probably get a call from CPS
probably
if they had their kids playing outside with no supervision.
Probably.
Bill, smartass. Never heard of her. The time lady. I think she's pretty old. You never called the time lady, Eddie. Okay. I think where I lived, it wasn't a lady. It was a male voice. Angela says yes. She called the time lady. All right. Or did you call the time lady, or did you play in the street with no supervision? Angela. Bill says, you want to read it?
All the time, kickball, kick the can.
Oh, yeah.
You were just kicking.
And we did another one. What's the one? Red Rover? I think Red Rover and a couple of other ones. Eddie says, played all the time in the streets. Yeah. Angela says, yes to playing in the street. Yeah, we did too. We had all kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our games were kind of scary when I think about it now. Like we would capture each other and like put us like, I don't know. I think we would tie them up, like tie a leg up to a tree so they couldn't leave.
Wow.
And stuff like that. Yeah. You want to read Deborah's?
My 3 brothers, myself, and my sister ruled the street.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Deborah is bad to the bone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's great to have a family with a lot of people, And you want to read Bill's?
I lived on a cul-de-sac with tons of same age kids to play with.
Oh,
that's great.
That's really good.
That's real good.
That's really good. We had a lot of kids too. Oh, and I didn't say this. Let me say this at the beginning, guys. So if you're new here and you're watching, this is your first time here, what we do is when you post in the chat, we enter your name. Jim will enter your name into the mug. You want to lift it up and show it? Into the mug for a drawing, for a free mug. And we have a bunch of different designs on our website. And if you win, if you're the winner, we're going to do it. Well, we'll do a drawing at the end of the night to decide who the winner is. And if you're the winner,
we'll send you a mug.
We'll send you a mug. Must be present to win, though.
Yep.
Yeah, because we don't know where anybody lives. We don't even know their real names.
Right.
All right. How about this one? Our parents left us home by ourselves, often in charge of siblings. I was thinking about that today when I was doing this one. I can remember babysitting other people's kids when I was in 5th grade. So I was 10.
Wow.
10.
Wow.
And they would come and pick me up. And it was like a 10 or 15 minute drive to their house.
Mm.
The dad would come and pick me up, and I would babysit their kids while they went out on their date. And so I would pick me up probably like around 6:30.
Okay.
And not get me home till like midnight.
Wow. Yeah. At 10.
At 10 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Want to read Eddie's?
I had an older brother and sister, so they had to do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that there were a lot like that. Ange says, my sister that was paranoid schizophrenic was left in charge. Imagine that fun. Oh yeah, I'm imagining that fun. That was probably horrible. It sounds like I had a cousin who was like that, and she was older, and she would be in charge of us, and she would show us stuff like how to make a match burn twice. Yeah, that we had that little trick.
Hello, Summertime.
Nice to see you, Summertime. Summertime says, I started babysitting other people's kids when I was in 6th grade too. Yeah, I mean, we were young. Can you imagine today? Somebody said their 10-year-old was babysitting at other people's house alone with their kids.
Right.
Oh, whoops, I missed Bill here.
Bill was on the young side. I have 5 older sisters who would take care of me.
Oh, well, that's nice.
That's good.
That's really nice. Angela says, LOL. Deborah says, same. Yeah, it was just a crazy world. It was just a crazy world. All right. How about this one? Here's another thing we survived. Hitchhiking was an acceptable mode of transportation. Raise your hand if you hitchhiked. Raise your hand if you hitchhiked. I hitchhiked. I hitchhiked a bunch of times. So dumb. I think I've told the story on the live stream before. When I was the tougher of my friend, me and Rosie, my friend Rosie, we hitchhiked, and she was really sweet. I was not really sweet, and so I would always sit in the back, and she would sit in the passenger side. She'd ride shotgun, and if they did anything, I was gonna punch them in the head. That was my plan. Yeah, I didn't really think that through too much.
No,
but you know what?
I never hitchhiked.
You never in your whole life?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Well, I don't know if guys hitchhiked as much as girls, because people always would pick you up, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure you would.
We never had any trouble. I'm just grateful for that. All right, one more time, we'll flash the rules. If this is your first time here, just know that when you post in the chat, you get entered into the drawing. When we do a drawing at the end of the night, you must be present to win. How about this one? I thought this one was really funny too. Kids got Swiss Army knives or pocket knives as gifts. I mean, how many of you guys got a Swiss Army knife or a pocket knife as a gift? Or even if you bought it yourself. Did you?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was like a...
Never says, nope, too dangerous.
I think that's for hitchhiking. Cute,
LOL. I'm sure that's for hitchhiking. So tell me about your knife.
Well, it wasn't. It was one of the. It had a name. It was like a. It was like a pair of pliers, and then it did everything else. It had a blade in it. It would.
That wasn't the Swiss Army?
No.
Okay.
No, but I had a Swiss Army knife too.
Okay.
But the other one was a little more survivalist.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. Doesn't look like a lot of people have them. Wow. Or maybe we have a little bit of a delay.
We must.
I know. Here we go. You can read Eddie's.
Eddie says, my father carried a pocket knife, but none of my brothers and I.
Okay. I think a lot of men and a lot of the boys that I knew back in Illinois, they carried the Swiss Army knife or just a small pocket knife. You know, they always had it in their pocket.
All my friends had fillet knives.
On
their side.
And Deborah says, why? My dad always had his knife. Yeah, but he wasn't always there if you were by yourself. Angela says, I was allowed to use the machete on the yard down the hill. It was the area next to the creek. Well, that's cool. Yeah, we had a machete. My dad used it to clear brush and stuff. Yeah. You want to read Bill's?
My parents wouldn't let me carry.
Gotcha. You were like the kid from the Christmas Story. You put your eye out, right?
Yeah. Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
You're in the mug.
You want to read Tony's?
My dad collected a lot of pocket knives and gave me several. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I always thought they were cool. And, you know, you never know when you might need one.
Right.
You never know. You never know when you might need one. I always thought that was cool. All right. Let's see. Next question or next thing. How about this one? How many of you guys had this? Chemistry sets with real chemicals were all the rage back then.
Absolutely.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
And did you blow shit up?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, like, what would you do? What would you?
You'd mix two chemicals or compounds, and if it said,
what was the point of it? What were you trying to do?
To blow shit up.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Always.
Okay. Deborah says, oh man, I was the first girl after 3 boys, so I was never left alone. Oh, I got you. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. You can read Bill's.
Bill says, heck yeah, volcano explosion. Absolutely.
Hi, Dawn. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Summertime says, chemistry sets were a big deal, LOL. They were a big deal.
Yep.
I don't think they are anymore. I think people are too paranoid. I mean, we had like I don't remember if we had it, but some of my friends did, where they had like a Bunsen burner and all of that stuff.
Beakers and Bunsen burner and test tubes and Fast Eddie says, my parents said hell no to 2 chemistry sets, but we always had fireworks.
Oh, we'll get to that.
All right.
I thought of you on this list, Eddie. So yeah. Deborah says, "Yep, they were fun and educational." Yep, yeah. I remember so many people had those, and they had the astronomy,
Yeah.
the micro or the telescopes
Telescope.
too.
Yeah.
Telescopes too. I didn't. Oops, I didn't put that in here. That's pretty fun too. Okay. How about this one? Kids often explored construction sites with zero supervision. How about that one? I mean, honestly, we did. Did you?
Oh yeah.
Whenever
Absolutely.
when they would call off for the day, you know, and then we would go like ride our bikes over to the construction site. My sister, I think I told you before, she stepped on a oh yeah. Angela got it. She knows what
Yes.
it's
Thank
called.
you, Angela.
Yeah.
Yes.
Angela
Thank
says,
you.
"Hey, Jim, it's called Leatherman." Yeah, you know, my dad gave me a Leatherman for Christmas when I was like 45. What I don't know what I don't even know where it is now. Those are cool.
Yeah.
With an R. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, those Leathermen were cool, but I don't know what to do with it at 45. I would have much rather had it at 12. Right? Oh my gosh. How about the construction sites? Did you ever go on any?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'd grab lumber that we thought was bad and then make ramps with it for our bikes.
Oh, there you go.
Or if we were real adventure, we'd steal it for our bonfire.
Oh, you know, when I bought a brand new house here when I first moved back from California here to Arizona, and we bought a house. We were like the third ones in the neighborhood, and there was people down the street that were the first ones in the neighborhood, and the kid. They poured a foundation, and the kid rode his bike through it and wrote his name in it. So the cops knew exactly where to go.
Wow.
Yeah. Angela says, rode our bicycles through the construction sites. We did too. You want to read Bill's?
I would sit on a large payloader and try to figure out how to start it. Unfortunately, I didn't succeed. Oh, man.
That is hilarious. That's great. That's great. Ever since my dad built houses, so yes. Yep. Oh, that's great. And we were always there. My sister stepped on a nail, I told you, and went through her shoe.
Yeah.
Out the top of her foot.
Yeah.
And the shoe. I had to pull it out with the pliers. A little mercurochrome. She was good to go. All right.
Tony said he used to ride a dirt bike on construction sites near the neighborhood until cops ran him off.
You know, I mean, that's what they used to do. They would just run you off. Now they will like arrest you or do something and make a big deal out of it. They didn't make a big deal out of stuff that kids did back then, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't put this in the list, but I mean, how many of you guys like your parents would give you like a sip of beer? We didn't get a whole beer or anything like that, but you know, my dad would give me a sip of beer like it was a big deal. And we thought we were so cool. Had beer. Didn't really like how it tasted back then. I like it now. How about this? Our homes weren't child-proofed for safety at all.
Hell no.
Not at all. Oh, there. Yeah, Angela says whiskey. Okay. Yeah, we would get whiskey too and a hot toddy when we were sick.
Yeah.
My granny would make a hot toddy, lemon juice, honey, and a little whiskey and hot water. And we felt better. Oh, we felt a lot better. All right. I don't know if we'll get a lot for this one. And Angela says, yep. All right, we'll go to the next one. How about this one? Trampolines that didn't have safety nets. We didn't have that contraption that went around it.
I didn't know anybody that had one.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah. I mean, people got hurt all the time on trampolines.
We had it at school, but...
Dawn says, kids are too soft now. Yep. Bill says, you want to read it?
Bill says, not even close. Nowadays, every electrical plug is childproof.
Yeah. I mean, we childproofed every plug. We were sticking stuff in the plugs back then. We didn't know. I'm surprised we made it.
I know. I hear you.
I mean, we had, there were stairs with no baby gates. We didn't have a baby gate.
Yeah.
We lived in an apartment for a short time here in Arizona when I was in 6th grade, and there were pools. There were no fences around them. It was just a different time. Anybody else have any friends with a trampoline? No?
Bikes, not trampolines, says Deborah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we had a lot of people get hurt on bikes, but you just shook it off, right?
Yeah.
How about this one? This one's a little controversial, guys. How many of you guys did this? We did blood oaths with our best friends. Anybody ever do that?
Hell no.
No?
No.
I didn't do it either. But I knew people who did. Boys. I don't know if girls ever did that. But boys would do that. And I would see them do it.
I guess. Whatever.
No?
No. My boys didn't do that.
What boys?
Well, you said the boys did it.
Yeah.
The boys I hung around with didn't.
No. Eddie says no. Maybe I hung out with bad people.
You must have. You must have.
I think I had a bad crowd. The girls didn't do that, but I know some of the boys did it. Did that. And preteen, not like, high school or anything.
Okay.
You want to read Bill's?
I knew someone who did, but I never did.
Yeah. I think I'll say the same. I knew someone who did, but I never did. Deborah says no blood. Yeah, no, that's too crazy.
I'll bet that was your buddy Sean. Was it, Bill?
Angela says some kids would scratch their boyfriend's initials into their skin with a paper clip. LOL. I saw that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they would do that. It's crazy.
Wow.
And they would try and get like a scar that would be in the initials.
That's like
hardcore shit.
Jailhouse shit there, man.
That is hardcore.
Wow.
I know. But I knew kids that did it. It was common. It wasn't weird. It wasn't just like.
You guys ran with different kind of people than I did, because I never even have heard of that. Honestly.
Really?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, I knew people that did it.
Wow.
I didn't do it, but I knew people who did it, and it wasn't uncommon.
Man.
All right. For those of you who are new and have never been here before and aren't posting in the chat, just know that when you do post in the chat, you're entered into our drawing. And Jim will show you. We give away an Unretired AF mug every week. So when you comment in the chat, you get entered into the drawing. We draw a winner at the end of the night, and you must be present to win. All right. How about this one? Kids went trick-or-treating by themselves from a young age with no parents.
Oh, yeah.
You want to read Bill's?
I know lots of kids who would use their fingernails to scratch the skin until blood.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a weird time. We just weren't acting right. Did you trick or treat when you were little?
Yeah.
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 Like how old were you and you going by yourself?
I think 4.
4? I don't know.
I don't know how old I was.
Okay. Eddie says, I had older brothers and sisters, so my mother would send us with them. Oh, there you go. That's good. I was the oldest, so I have my sister with me all the time, Gretchen, who's not here tonight, I noticed. And I always had her in tow with me for trick-or-treating. And we trick-or-treated hardcore. I mean, we had pillowcases, and we would go and go.
Wow.
Well, we couldn't eat anything until my mom inspected it, though.
Mm.
That was the only thing she was sort of supervising about. All right, let's see what we got here. How about this one? This one kind of, it just blows my mind. We didn't use any sunscreen. In fact, we would put baby oil on.
Yeah.
Don says, our parents had to bring us because houses were far apart. I gotcha. Yeah, if you didn't live somewhere close, it would be you'd have to have somebody drive you. Deborah said, love Halloween, and we went together, all 5 of us. Oh, that's nice.
Bill said, love trick-or-treating, always with other kids or my sister. Parents never went. They would only eat the candy.
Yeah. But my mom always seemed to think that the Reese's had some problem with them, and she would,
have to hold them back.
Had to hold them back, confiscate them from us. I think there's a problem with the Reese's, she would say. Okay, let's see. And Eddie says, you want to read it?
Very true. We only used sunscreen when we went on our official vacation.
Yeah. And we survived. I mean, I think there's something to it, to getting sunlight on our skin.
Yeah, I never ever had it.
Right.
Ever.
Right. I don't think I'll use sunscreen ever again. I think I liked when we were on the boat and we had those shirts that would reflect, so you could keep the sun off of you for fishing.
Yeah.
And Deborah says, I still don't use sunscreen. You want to read Bill's?
Yes, baby oil, no sunscreen back in the day.
And Summertime says, back then, a lot of parents gave candy apples and popcorn balls for Halloween. Yeah, I loved that, but we could only eat them if it was from a house that my mom knew them.
Yeah. And Deborah said, and I live in Florida. I hear you.
Yeah. And Eddie says, vitamin D, baby. That's right. And most Americans, I think, are short on vitamin D.
Yeah.
They're deficient in it. It's because of that.
Yep.
Don says, we never use sunscreen. Yeah, we never did.
Yep. And Bill says, I'm paying for it now. I have to see a dermatologist every 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, there's a payoff, or, like I think that the, what's the white stuff? Zinc oxide everybody would put on. And I think, I think we got to be smart. I don't think it's totally not using sunscreen, but because I think you can't have problems. But I think the chemical's not good.
Right.
All right. How about this? We survived this. The milkman delivered milk to your door and it sat outside for a while. And we still drank it.
Yep. Who was the big delivery everybody looked for, though? Charles Chips.
All right.
I love the old Charles Chips delivery.
Angela said, my mom used to call us her little Indians because we were always sunburned. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, I love Charles Chips. Charles Chips, that was great. I mean, I did Charles Chips in the 80s, too, at my job.
Yeah.
They came by our job, and I love that tin. Uh-oh. What happened there with her?
She knocked it over.
Oh, our little cat knocked something off. Vassetti said, the metal cans were great.
Yes, they were.
I never had them in metal cans.
That's all they came in.
What?
Metal cans.
What?
The Charles Chips.
Oh, I'm talking about the milk. Okay. I got lost there for a second. Yes, I love the metal cans. I think I even mentioned the metal cans. You know what? That's what's happening now. Deborah said we had a milk box. Oh yeah. Like the wooden box that the milkman would put it in outside. And then could you open it from inside the house to get it, or did you have to go outside to get it out of the milk box? That's so cool. And it had like the little foil on the top, and you take it off of there. Now they freak out if you leave food out for 2 minutes, you know. How about this, guys? We learned the preamble to the Constitution from Schoolhouse Rock. You don't remember?
No.
We the people. I don't want to sing any more of it. I want to get a copyright strike. Want to read Bill's?
Never had milk delivered, but the Sunday newspaper, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I forgot about that. How many of you guys threw newspapers? I didn't. Were you ever a newspaper boy?
Yep.
Were you?
Yep.
I knew a lot of my friends did it. My sister did it too. And made decent money. I mean, for a little kid. Deborah says, yes, we had a little door into the kitchen. Yeah, I've seen those where they put it in and then they can open the door on the inside and bring it in. That's so cool. Was it just milk that they did, or did they do butter or anything else? Was it just milk?
That's all we got was milk.
That's all I ever remember getting was milk, and it was such good milk too. Want to read Betty's?
My brother did the newspapers, but me and my youngest brother did not.
It was a lot of work. My sister did it, and she'd have to get it and then have to get a rubber band, and then she hated when it rained because then she had to put them all in plastic bags,
Yeah,
sleeves to throw them. It was hard work. Nobody else with the Schoolhouse Rock memories, huh? God, they were such a strong memory for me. You always say that. We survived secondhand smoke that was everywhere. I mean, people smoked in the car with the windows up. They smoked at work. They smoked. I don't remember if the teachers smoked in like the teacher's lounge. I think they did.
Oh, yeah. Restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, bowling alleys, you
Oh,
name
the
it.
bowling alley was the worst. Deborah says mostly dairy, butter, and milk. Okay. Oh, Angela says smoked on planes. Oh, and in restaurants, and they would have the smoking and the non-smoking section as if that made a difference.
Yeah.
It never made a difference. Bill, yep. Bill says people used to smoke in planes. Yep, it's hilarious when you think about that. People thought that made sense to do.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You want to read Fast Eddie's?
Smoked in hospitals.
Like,
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That is so crazy. I mean, but I remember, I mean, I was a smoker. We smoked everywhere. Don says, I remember going past the teacher's lounge and smoke would roll out. I think so. So much. I mean, but you know what? I was a smoker. I will say I quit in 1990. I'm so happy that that was hard. It took me 9 times to quit. It was really, really hard to quit. But I started smoking in high school. I mean, I smoked at 16 and I quit at 28. All right. Let's see. How about this one? It's just normal to eat a lot of junk food. I mean, we had so much food that was junk food. I mean, we ate those like pot pies, Totino's pizza rolls, Swanson TV dinners, frozen pizzas, bologna, Pop-Tarts,
hot dogs, hamburgers,
trying to think of what other, just like junk, Tang, not even like real.
Yeah.
Like what the hell is that? Kool-Aid.
Barks root beer in the bottles.
Oh. And
Cokes in a 10-ounce bottle.
Bill says, I still do eat junk food, little too much, LOL. You know what? I mean, we eat a little bit, but not mostly. I mean, we cook a lot. Jim smokes a lot on the smoker. I think for us, because we eat, I don't think we eat bad, but we eat too much, probably. We eat too much. We enjoy it. Like, what would you say is your worst junk food? And what's you guys? What's your first, like, what's your worst junk food thing that's hard for you to turn down?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Any kind of cookie.
Yeah.
Any kind of cookie. And I like any kind of cookie, any kind of nuts. And
that's not junk food though. I'm saying junk food. Junk food.
Caramel corn.
Caramel corn, like a fiddle faddle and all that. Yeah. Want to read Eddie's?
I still eat all that stuff, and you forgot liverwurst.
Oh, I ate liverwurst growing up too. Yeah, I liked it.
I'm glad.
It's so funny.
I'm glad you like it.
Summertime says popping bottles was the best. Yep. Oh, it was out of the machine. So good and so cold. See, Bill says cake with icing. Me too. I have 2 things that are my kryptonite. One of them is Pepperidge Farm's coconut cakes. That's really hard. And the other one is, you know what it is. What is it?
Carrot cake.
No, nope. Donuts, glazed
Oh.
donuts. I'm a glazed donut person. So I just can't do it. Best Lady says fruit pies as well as cake. Oh yeah, so good. Want to read Deborah's?
My mom would cook. TV dinners were when they went out. My
Oh.
favorite junk food is cookies. All right, Deborah, come clean. What kind of cookies? Inquiring minds would really like to know.
And Bill says, I ate a donut today. I love donuts and cake. Yeah, that's. I mean, I like a lot of things, but that I would say cake and donuts are my kryptonite. That's what I got to stay away from. Angela says glazed or custard filled donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, no, like those Boston.
Oh,
Is that what you call them? Boston cream?
Boston cream. Yep. Yeah.
With the chocolate and the custard inside.
Yes.
Yeah, those are maybe better than glazed donuts. I like them. I like them.
My favorite in the donut world are apple fritters.
Oh,
those are my favorite.
Too. Yeah, they're great. They're really good. All right. And if you're watching, this is your first time here, just know that when you post in the chat, you're entered into our drawing for a free Unretired AF mug, which Jim will display. We draw a winner at the end of the night, and you must be present to win. Well, let's go back to the comments. What have we got here? Oh, we have a new person. You got to get them in here. JNP. Ice cream. Oh yeah, ice cream is super great. Deborah says with coconut flour. Oh, I think I missed one of hers. Oh, wait, I missed a couple. Hang on, let me go back up. Deborah says dark chocolate chip. Oh, with coconut flour. Okay. And Tony, you want to read his?
We're eating black raspberry ice cream with chocolate chunks now.
Oh, I know what brand that is. That is that French brand, that French ice cream. I have had that one with the black raspberry with the chocolate chunks. It is really good. All right, let's see here. Dawn says, you're making me hungry. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. Eddie says, I married a cookie queen, but I'm not a big fan of cookies.
Eddie. Strike two, buddy. Strike two.
Oh, that's good though. I wish I wasn't a fan of cookies.
There's nothing better than a chocolate chip cookie chased with a cold beer.
Oh,
that is delicious.
That doesn't sound delicious. Okay, how about this one? Skating and skateboarding were popular forms of transportation. I never had a skateboard, but I had skates. And roller skates with the 4 skates, not the roller blades, but the roller skates. And I skated around a lot with them.
See, with us, it was bicycle everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You never had a skateboard? No. Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew people that, got hurt with the skateboards too, and skates.
Yeah.
And skates and bikes. I mean,
sure.
All of that. Were you guys into the skating and skateboarding? I'm kind of thinking Tony was from his.
I'm thinking Tony was, and I'm thinking
maybe
Fast Eddie was ripping it.
Were you? Well, you'll have to let us know. Anybody out there doing the skateboarding or even skating, or how about going to the roller rink? Did you ever go to the roller skating rink?
And
I'm not even going to read it.
I'm not even going to read it.
You're a bad influence. You're going to get him going.
This is a G show.
Well, PG-13. Bill says I wasn't coordinated enough for a skateboard, but biking, yes. Yeah, yep. I think you had to be pre-coordinated for the skateboard. I wasn't too great about that. And Eddie, we're just not going to go there. Summertime. We went to the roller skating rink a lot. Dancing Queen. Oh, yeah. I mean, the roller skating rink was the place to go. I loved it. I went a few times, but my sister Gretchen, she went all the time. And she and Rick were really good skaters,
Oh.
like skate dancing together. Yeah, they were really good. It was impressive.
Rock and Roll Arena.
Rock Roll Arena every Friday night for skating. Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
I mean, it was just such a neat time that with the roller skating, you know, and it was great exercise too. It's a lot harder than people think.
Wow, I'm surprised.
What?
Eddie says never roller skating or skateboarding.
Oh, I never roller skating or skateboarding. Oh, I am surprised too.
Yeah.
Okay. And Deborah says, roller rink in my teens. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I like the bowling alley too. Did you go bowling?
Sure.
And sometimes they had the late night bowling,
Mm-hmm.
and we would go and sometimes they would do like with funny lights, like black lights.
Yeah.
Black light bowling. Yeah.
Well, and they'd always do that.
Angela, love me
if
some
you got a
Fat
strike
Daddy,
on
LOL.
with the head pin, the colored head pin, you'd get a free game.
Oh
yeah.
I didn't see that. All right. How about this one? This one I think is funny too. It was normal for the kids to answer the door without knowing who was there. And we didn't think anything of it. It was always the kids answering the door. If somebody knocked or the doorbell ring, it's like the parents would yell, "You get it? Will somebody get that?" It's like, can you imagine today anybody wanting to let their little kids answer the door?
No.
I mean, if anybody comes to the door, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Sebastian Maniscalco talking about if anybody comes to the door now.
That's funny.
And everybody's hiding behind the couch. Are you expecting somebody? Did you invite somebody? So funny. So funny. Angela says, we used to get free passes for every A and B on our report card. Oh, that's nice. Like from your parents or like from I'm guessing from parents. That's nice. Well, hello. Let me see. We're just going to call you Ikimasho. I'm not going to put the numbers on the front. Welcome to the live stream. They say making cassette tapes for friends. Oh yeah, we made so many cassette tapes. If you're making it off the radio, and I should have put that. I didn't think about it. That's a great one. Making tapes from the radio, and you're like waiting, and you're hoping the DJ doesn't talk too much.
Yeah.
You want to read that one from Eddie?
Eddie says we rode our bikes everywhere and swam in our pools every day. It wasn't frozen. Yeah. Yeah.
Bill says we never locked the doors, so my parents always sent us kids to answer the door. I know. It was crazy. I mean, half the time people left their car keys in the car.
Right.
You want to read that one from Dawn?
We never had to worry about answering the door. We didn't even have a lock on it.
So they would just come in?
Yeah.
Angela says, no, from the roller rink, free passes. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice that they would do that for the kids. That's great. All right. How about this one? Did you guys ever go to any chickenpox parties? Parents used to hold those chickenpox parties. A few of them still do. I've heard a few of them still do have the chickenpox parties, but they had them back then, and everybody would get chickenpox. It's crazy. Have you had chickenpox?
Yeah.
Did you? How old were you? Do you remember?
Pretty young.
Yeah, I was pretty young too. I mean, I can't even remember. And make sure you post something in the comments if you're here for the first time. You'll get entered in our drawing for a free mug we send out. I'm not seeing much comments on the chickenpox parties. Maybe nobody went. JMP says my dad would send me to the store to get cigarettes for him. I know. My mom would send me to the store for cigarettes with a note. With a note. Here I am, like, 8 with a note and, $1. Oh, whoops. Bill says, I had chickenpox in the 2nd grade, but no chickenpox parties. I gotcha. Summertime says, you want to read that one?
I was in the 6th grade when I got chicken pox. It was rough.
It was rough. Deborah says, no party, but my daughter got them in daycare. Well, hello, Nana. Nana of 5. That's awesome. Well, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. You are now entered in the drawing. Ikimashu says, went through a punk rock phase. Oh, yeah. We had to look at the city paper to find out what punk bands were playing, or it was spread around by rumor. Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yep. Fast Eddie says, go ahead.
My neighborhood got chicken pox all at the same time, so they let us play outside together.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't remember feeling bad, just being itchy.
Right.
Nana at 5 says, I used to go to the store for my aunt to get cigarettes with a note. Yep, we had the note. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't think that would work for alcohol, though.
No.
But it worked for cigarettes for sure. For sure. Okay, how about this one? Parents covered our injuries with mercury, mercurochrome. Mercurochrome, I looked it up. Mercurochrome did used to have mercury. It doesn't anymore, but it used to have mercury back then when we had it. So our parents were covering our injuries with mercury.
Wow.
I know.
Thanks.
And we used a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And Ikimasho says, a pack of cigs cost $1. I know, or less. Or less, because I remember in the 80s when they got to like 95 cents at 7-Eleven, and I was thinking, man, when they get to $1, I'm going to quit. And I didn't quit for a few more years after that. I think they were $1.25 when I quit.
Wow.
Now I think they're like $8 a pack. Want to read Eddie's?
My brother was in the military, and he would bring home to my parents at 35 cents a pack.
Wow, from the PX?
Yeah.
Wow. And Deborah says iodine. Oh, I know. I know. That was the methylate. Was the methylate the iodine one?
Yeah.
And the mercurochrome was the mercury one. And I think they put something, I can't remember what it was that to make it red, but it wasn't iodine in the mercurochrome. Nana of 5 says, I lived in a small town when I was a kid, and I would get groceries and they would put it on my dad's tab. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I remember there was like a corner store that had tabs set up. It wasn't like a regular grocery store, but it was like a corner store.
Oh.
And then my mom would go write a check once a week to settle up, the tab. Isn't that funny? You want to read that one?
My parents thought that putting batteries in the fridge extended their life.
Does it? Does it?
Everybody thinks that.
I don't know if it's true or not. Does anybody know? Any sciencey people here that know it? It sounds like it could be true. I don't know. Eddie says, I still put them in the fridge. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know.
They've got such a long life on them. Years.
Like ever ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like the AA's or AAA's do anyway.
Gotcha. All right. How about this one? Many kids where I grew up had BB guns. Did you have a BB gun?
Pellet guns.
What's the difference?
We had pellet gun. The difference of a pellet and a BB.
What's the difference?
Size.
Are they both metal?
The pellets are actually lead. They would act like a bullet.
Okay.
And they would generally be in a pump up.
Right.
Like a Benjamin or a Crossman pump up.
Well, isn't that what the BBs were? I don't know the difference.
The Red Ryder was just a little BB gun.
Okay. So it was the size?
Yeah.
BBs are smaller than pellets?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fast Eddie says, according to my phone, the cool temperature will make them last longer, but the moisture in the refrigerator will hurt them just as bad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, here. You want to read Bill's? Hang on. Did I get it? There we go.
Bill had a Bill had a combo Rambo BB pellet rifle.
So there's a difference. I had no idea there was a difference between a pellet gun and a BB gun. I never had one. Angela says, "Yep, my sister had a pellet gun. I know our neighbor down the street had some kind of a gun because I was riding my bike past him, and he was like my best friend's younger brother, and he shot me in the neck off my bike, and I went in the house and hit him with a chair, threw a blanket over him and hit him with a folding chair."
Wow.
Yeah, I did not like being shot in the neck.
I bet not.
No, I you know what? I was unstable when I was young. Ikimashu says, if you wanted to call a girl, you had to call and be screened by their parents first. Right.
Yep.
Right. That's true. So true. So true. All right. I notice we've got some people who are not chatting, so I just want to let you know, when you post in the chat, you're entered into our drawing for a free Unretired AF mug. We draw a winner at the end of the night, and you must be present to win. Deborah says, my grandfather would hunt. Would like birds? Is that a pellet gun for birds? No, or squirrels?
I mean, it's for whatever you want it to be, but
gotcha.
They're not really known as hunting rifles.
Okay. How about this, guys? Many kids use power tools as preteens. Did you use power tools? Like, or even like hand tools, like saws and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they wouldn't be doing that now, I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't think they would be having power tools for.
But none of them were battery operated.
Right. They all were corded.
They were all corded, yeah.
How about you guys? Did you guys ever use any power tools when you were, when you were young? Want to read that one?
My father did all sorts of remodeling. We were his go fetch boys. Yeah, man.
Yep. Ikimashu says, I actually missed those Ricardo Montalban car commercials. I don't know if I remember Ricardo Montalban car commercials. Do you?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I remembered them. Who were they? Who was he harking cars for? I'm trying to think. I don't think I know.
Was that Chrysler?
I don't think I know that. I don't think I know that one.
Huh.
All right. Oh, hang on. Let me go back. Bill said, you want to read it?
Bill says, heck yeah, my father taught me about power tools at a very young age. I love tools.
Fast Eddie says Dodge, I think. Okay. Oh, and then Ikimashu says he advertised for Chrysler.
Okay.
And JMP says, I grew up on a farm and was driving a tractor at 20 years old. Okay. Fast Eddie said, might be Chrysler. Oh, here we go. Retirement happily ever after. How are you today? Fine Corinthian leather. I don't know what that means.
That was he said that.
Who?
I think Ricardo Montalban said that.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
Okay, so that's part of the commercial. Okay.
For the interior.
Gotcha. JMP says, I meant 10. Okay, that makes more sense because I'm thinking 20. Okay, 10, that's a whole nother thing. You could probably not be tall enough to reach everything or barely. Summertime says, so many good commercials back then. There were so many good commercials back then. Gosh. And Fast Eddie said, oh, that was his famous line. So fine Corinthian leather.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know about that. Thank you guys for all the great comments that you guys are saying. That's just awesome.
I'm glad you clarified that, Summertime. Summertime corrected her.
Oh.
She drove a tractor at 20 to 10.
No, I saw that. I just commented on it.
Oh, okay. Good call.
How about this one? Kids often lit off fireworks by themselves.
Oh, we used to have bottle rocket wars. Absolutely.
I mean, for me, we never had that. My dad was a firefighter and he saw a lot of bad firecracker accidents. So we were not allowed to have them, but all my friends did.
Oh, yeah.
And they all had firecrackers and bottle rockets. And the only thing we could have were sparklers. And you know those little black little pucks, and you light them on fire and they turn into snakes.
Yeah.
They just that's what we could have.
Oh.
And we could have caps that we would, the roll of caps. We'd hit it with a rock. We didn't put it in the gun. I think we were too poor for the gun. I think we just had the roll of caps and we just hit it with a rock on the sidewalk. Oh, we have a new one here. Angela says, we used to make genies until I caught my thumb on fire. I don't know what that is. It sounds like some kind of a firework. John Adams says, I was driving a tractor at 8 or 9, a big one. Wow. John Adams, my favorite president.
You were in the?
You were in the mug.
You
are entered in the mug. Deborah says cherry bombs. Cherry bombs. Oh, I remember somebody threw a cherry bomb in the toilet at school, and we got off school for a couple of days because it really wasn't good. Bill says we would hold Roman candles in our hands. What's that Roman candle?
The ones that doom, doom, doom. They just shoot the fireball out.
And it's not dangerous to hold it in your hand?
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like it would be dangerous.
You got to make sure you have the right end going out.
Oh, my gosh. Ikimasho says, you want to read that one?
The Sony Walkman was revolutionary.
Oh, it was. You could walk around with tunes that were it wasn't the radio. You could listen to whatever you wanted to. It was definitely revolutionary. Angela's going to explain genies. Genies where you take all the gunpowder, the homemade thing, from all the firecrackers into a pile and light it. Wow. That sounds like you were a bit of a rebel there, Angela. I think I would have been down for watching that. That sounds fun. Oh yeah, I remember the Walkman. Those were so cool. How about this one, guys? We often got left alone in the car without anyone calling the police.
With the windows all the way down.
With the windows down or up.
Yeah.
Or up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got left in the car all the time. Like my mom would go and she didn't want to deal with us at the grocery store, because we were too annoying, I guess. And we got too big to just contain in the basket. So she would just make us stay in the car, and she would go do the shopping, and we're waiting in the car. It'd be like 40 minutes.
Wow.
By ourselves in the car. Nobody called the cops.
No.
Now they freak out. I mean, I could see that why now. It's a different time. And here in Arizona, it's too hot. I mean, that's always been an issue. All right. How about this one? We'll see if we'll come back if we get some comments on that one. How about this one? We built tree houses and forts without permission.
Yep. Again, stealing lumber from the guy that was building the new house.
Yeah. Did you build forts and tree houses?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and you just used whatever, cardboard or sticks or branches or whatever.
I mean, I loved all the tree houses that the kids in my neighborhood built. I mean, they would be like houses. They had carpet. They would get carpet scraps from the construction sites and put carpet in it.
Wow.
And it would have like plywood floor and carpet and windows. And it was fancy. I mean, you could run away and live there if you wanted to. I ran away once when I was, I think, 5 and 6, maybe. I took my sister with me in the wagon.
Wow.
She was like 2. Ikimasho says, you want to read that one?
They had a double feature on Saturday, 2 movies for $2, E.T. and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wow. Well, that's a good double feature.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember the matinee double features. They were great.
Yeah.
Deborah says, yes, built lots of forts. Yeah. We built tons of forts. We built forts in the house, too, with blankets and sofa cushions and all that. All right, guys. Last one of the night. We're a little bit over an hour. We played near bodies of water without adult supervision.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we would go to the lake, we would go to pools, we would go to the river, and by ourselves as kids, just ride our bikes down to the water. Um, and I know everybody didn't know how to swim, but everybody wasn't an idiot either.
Right.
They wouldn't go in if they didn't swim.
Right.
So dumb.
I mean, we would leave Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
To go to the island 7 miles offshore, and our parents wouldn't see us till Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come Monday afternoon?
Because we'd go to school Monday morning.
Oh, so you would go to school.
So thinking about it now, we probably stunk.
So you wouldn't even go home.
No.
Nana of five says, if I can get it to click on there, my grandkids make forts out of chairs and blankets. Yeah, I like that. JMP says we went swimming without life jackets. Yeah, I don't even think I ever wore a life jacket until I went boating.
Yeah.
And then when we went boating, it was the law, I think, even back then, that we had to have a life jacket
on.
Yeah. When we were underage. All right, guys. Well, is it that time? Whoops.
Any other comments?
Is it that time? I think we're gonna do, let's see, Deborah has a comment. Love the water, had a backyard pool, went canoeing, etc. Yeah, I love the water too. I love the water too.
Excellent.
All right, guys, we are going to do our drawing.
No,
I'm
shaking.
Holding it. Yeah, I was going to say, I did it last week. Okay, wait, before you draw, Summertime said something. We had a creek behind our house, and we kids would use our rowboat by ourselves.
Nice.
That's really cool. Can you imagine parents letting their kids do that now? No, I don't. I just can't see it. Not at a young age.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, guys. Who's it going to be?
Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie. Well, I'm going to order yours tomorrow. You want a set? You want to just tell me you want another one of the same one, or do you want a different one? Just let me know, Eddie. You are our winner 2 weeks in a row.
Congratulations. Redraw.
Redraw? Are you serious?
Sure? You sure? You don't want 2 mugs? Three, two, one. Yes.
He's sure. Okay. Thank you.
Wild Bill. Are you still on here?
Are you still here, Bill?
I think Bill's won like 8 of them.
Are you here, Bill? You are the winner.
3, 2, 1. Redraw.
We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll give him another couple seconds here. Must be present to win. Redraw, please, Bill says. Okay.
Thank you.
We're starting to get reruns here. But we have a lot of new people, so really shake it up. All right.
Summertime.
All right, summertime. Let's put it up there. Summertime. You are our winner. And thank you, Bill and Eddie, for
thank you all very much
for giving a pass so somebody new can get one. That's really nice.
That's awesome.
So,
you guys are great.
Let me put up the so what you need to do. All the instructions are right there, Summertime. So just go to our unretiredaf.com, and sometimes people just take a screenshot with their phone of all that so you can have it. So go to our merch store at unretiredaf.com and choose a mug, and then email us at unretiredafpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know which mug you want, and we will send it off to you. And make sure you include your name and address so I know where to send it and who I'm sending it to.
Thank you guys very much for your participation. We really appreciate it.
This was a fun one. And if you guys ever have any Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anne. She says, I hope your migraine goes completely away. Thank you. I'm still dealing with it, but it's much better than it was. Much, much better. Well, thank you guys so much, everybody. Let me know summertime when you got all that info. I'll keep the live stream open until I know you've either written it down or done a screenshot of it or taken a picture with your phone. And then if you guys ever have any ideas of topics that you guys would like to do,
let us know.
Just definitely let us know. I think we're running out of nostalgia.
Yeah.
we're trying really hard on the nostalgia topics.
I mean, is this something that you guys enjoy? I mean, if we don't want to do it, if you're not enjoying it, if it's something you like, please tell us. If you don't, tell us that too.
Look at Eddie.
Eddie.
So bad.
Eddie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Tony says, great stream. Thank you.
Great.
And Nana of 5. So I'm so glad that you liked it.
Well, good.
And he says, I'm glad. So glad you enjoyed it. All right, summertime. You got it. Excellent. All right. And Eddie, we'll get your mug from last week. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
We'll get it out tomorrow. I got your email, so thank you for that. And I'll be looking forward for your email summertime, and we'll get it shipped out to you just as soon as we get your email. All right, guys.
Yeah. Have a great week.
Thank you. We'll see you next week. If you guys have any suggestions for topics for this, just make it a comment on one of our videos and I'll get it easy.
Yeah.
Or you can send it to us. There are emails right there, unretiredafpodcast@gmail.com. You can always send us show ideas either for live stream or for here or for the regular ones. And Tony, that's a great idea. Hit the like button. That's right. Thank you guys.
Thank you all very much.
We'll see you all. JMP says, enjoyed the live. We enjoyed you being here and all your contributions. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye now.
Bye.